Hi, good morning. Let's stretch. Oh, goodness. Oh, hi. Good morning, everybody. I almost, I almost slept through this. I didn't wake up in time, but I'm here now, and I did. Let me make sure my audio's all good. Okay, we're good. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good morning. Hope the day yesterday was good, as I wasn't around streaming yesterday. Yeah. I guess today, this is a stream I haven't done in a while. I was looking back on it, and I'm just like, wow, this is a stream I did when I first started, doing this, which is an MS Paint stream. And some of you may be thinking, with just the thumbnail and the title of the video alone, not seeing how I kind of elaborated on the schedule on Twitter, then I will be drawing pictures with MS Paint. It's not the case. So let me break down how we here at Shark Attack Records do our little sketch comedy and advertisement videos without a animation budget or animation team. What we do is we take stock photos and we color them to look like me, and we cut them together really fast so it looks like animation. And I have a little something I've wanted to put together for a while, and figured that this would be a good chance to find time to, one, stream, and two, create the assets for it. It's a fun little thing that I kind of want to make a series. The only drawback to doing those kind of things is this whole process of making the stock images takes a bit of a long time. It's easier to instead just take my my clothing assets and just putting them over stock images, but I like doing the MS Paint stuff just because it lets me personalize them a bit more and put jokes within the little assets themselves, which is fun. And plus it's a, it's a stream, like, it's a way to fill a stream slot if I can't think of anything. So anyway, let me make sure the first one is all set up and we'll get right into it. And also let me make sure the BGM works. Let's see. Wait, okay. Yeah. Okay, this should be good. Let's go. Whoosh. Here we are. In MS Paint. And I have a BGM that should be going. Hopefully. It's only a placeholder, so good. Okay, it's loud. Let's turn it down to like halfway. Make sure it's not too loud. How's that? Yeah, that's fine. Maybe a bit quieter, actually. And I wasn't sure how loud this one would be. I was trying to think of BGMs in terms of like stuff that I've made that would work, and the jazz one is the first one that came to mind because it's like, when I made it, it's just long enough to where if you loop it, it doesn't get too repetitive. A lot of stuff that I make are like a minute to 2 minutes, and it's just like, for me, when stuff loops too much, I'm just like, what the heck? But I guess it is background music for a reason, so it's like, it's totally fine. Anyway, here's our first guy. This is a startled feller. And so we're just going to, hello? Can I access anything here? Why can't I even, what? I'm confused. Why? Hold on. I don't know why it's not letting me access this guy. Here, can I? There we go. Is this one that's showing up though? Here we gotta exit out of the. Gotta figure out which one's like the fake one. I can't even exit that one. What the heck? Here. Oh wait, I think I know why. Oh, that's why. Here. There we go. Okay. Now we can do it. And then, okay, yeah. All right. Let's start this. Let's get in close to this guy. He's rather startled. I will say the order that I'm doing these stock photos, I don't think you'll be able to like know what, actually, maybe I should do the backwards hat because his hand is here. Or maybe I can just do it like this. You will not be able to guess what the video is about based on these stock photos, I'll tell you that much. Mostly because all these ones that I'll be doing today are for like the first scene. And so that's not really going to give much away. Like maybe the beginning of the scene, it'll give that away to an extent, but how many sneeze? Okay. Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to like draw it. So the thing is, I have no actual experience with. Oh, excuse me, with drawing, or at least no like professional experience or anything like that. I don't know. I'm not. I drew a bunch when I was a kid, but I have a condition that causes my hand to cramp up whenever I try to hold a pencil for too long. So I just and not to mention my handwriting and drawing is pretty bad, but like I just don't have the energy to practice because it just, hurts my hand. So I'm just like, okay. I've considered getting like a pencil grip or something and seeing if that corrects it, because it very well may be how I hold the pencil. But for now, I just do this with the mouse and call it good. We won't be able to put text on the hat because it's a side-facing angle, but we can do something fun with this, I think. We can still maybe something with the mask. We can make the mask, because this is a startled guy, so we gotta make him startled. And let's maybe like get the eye. Or we could do, I wonder, make it like a. No, that wouldn't really fit. I wish I could make it even smaller. Although the image itself is already going to be pretty small. Yeah, it's hard to draw that shape. We got to go deeper to his pixely parts. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Okay. Got that. Let's draw the mask. Ooh. Drawing the face mask is always the most awkward part of this, just because I definitely do not draw the perspective correctly with how this would actually look depending on the angle. But I just kind of go with it, because it's like this whole concept is ridiculous on its own. And so I'm just like, yeah, whatever, full send it. Blah blah blah. So is the BGM okay? Good, the BGM is looping. Good. I have problems sometimes with certain assets not looping. For those who've been around for a long time, I used to have a preloading screen before the loading screen even happened. But when my good friend Hat made the revamps for it, for some reason the preloader doesn't work. And I'm just like, I don't need it. I can just start it off with the loading screen. So maybe we can go with the normal mask this time. Just do it like that. No, there's another thing. It's kind of hard to draw from the side, like thinking about that side perspective, how that looks. Maybe we just draw like a mouth. Just draw a circle. Keep it simple. Still give it like the tongue, or a semblance of what the tongue would look like. It's kind of tough when the background of the mask is also black. Maybe I could go like a shade lighter to make an outline. I don't know. Or maybe I could just do like a oh yeah that oh that could work. Let's do that. Finish filling in the hat. Yes, that's good. We'll save that. All right, on to the next boy. Which I'm pretty sure it's this one. And then, yes, this boy's been saved. On to the next boy. This boy is also startled. It's going to be a lot of startled guys and a lot of sitting guys today. Depending on how fast we get through these. And then there's one other type. I really don't need to make as many of these as as I am, but I figured I can make different types of these for not even just this video I have in mind, but like other upcoming ones. I'll do like that, yeah. Like actual art people are probably watching these like having a heart attack because like the way I'm going about this is like not what they would do at all. They're just like, what? Stop. But you know, the way we do things on the here on the EK channel at the wonderful company of Shark Attack Records is we do things our way, and that isn't always how other people do stuff. But I think you should be free to do stuff however you want, as long as, you know, you ain't hurting nobody. Do it your way, as long as everyone is okay. This hat looks really baggy, but we're keeping it because it's funny. Maybe. Oh, no. Part of me, like, honestly wants to get, like, a drawing tablet for these streams. But also maybe as an excuse to actually learn how to draw. Okay, let's do glasses. One lens. And yeah, that's a good one. We'll do 2 lenses. We'll do it like that. And then, no, fuck. Stop. There. There we go. It's a little thin. Didn't expect the outline to be actually, yeah, I actually want to go back and do that. That sucks because I had it lined up pretty good. But whatever. We'll do 2 lens. And then just thicken the outline. There we go. Perfect. His eyes look like Cheerios, and I only thought of that because I haven't had breakfast yet. I should eat breakfast. I don't know how long this stream will be because we have a lot of stock images to get through, but I really like. I kind of expected I wasn't gonna get through all of them. This stream, I don't know. Oh, we have a couple hours though. Where I gotta go down to the office, so we can make the most of it. Okay, get this. Draw to the ears. I kind of want to keep the smile, but he looks too joyful. He's supposed to be frightened. See, there's that mask thing again, right? It's like I always just shape it to the chin instead of shaping it consistently how the face mask is supposed to be shaped. So it just looks like a venom symbiote is just taking over the body. But that's okay. There we go. I got that seamlessly behind the ears. Did you see that? Do you know who I am? There we go. Ta-da. I'm glad that I didn't go with the full way that how I used to do these, where I draw the suit jacket and stuff on the clothes, because that would really take a long time. It's way more practical to just draw the upperwear, and honestly it's way funnier because, like, especially if like the body type changed, so the dude would go from like a skinny dude to like a jack dude or something. It paints the way for way more jokes and comedy. And usually when you bust out these stock photos, it's to make people laugh. He's got like buck teeth. He's like, oh. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna redo that whole thing too, because that's like, maybe I can do it like this. Here, I'll just do like, zoop, zoop, zoop. Still looks like buck teeth, but we're keeping it because it's funny. It's like a really wide smile. Like, ah! Yeah, it's perfect. Oh, and now we can put something on the hat. We'll do. I've honestly kind of run out of ideas, but I'll do like an exclamation point because he's startled. Ah. Whoa. Let's see, what else could we add? I think that one's good. Save that one. I believe I'm doing these in order. Here, I'm gonna check to make sure I'm not missing one. Okay, yeah. So we'll do next one. Next one. Here. Where'd the other one go? There it is. Next one is a little boy. It was hard finding pictures of like of startled like children without them like crying, but that scene doesn't work for that. I don't like, I guess it would be funny, but it was hard finding like stock photos, because understandably like stock photos of like, you know, adults and teenagers are way more common than stock photos of children. I don't know I don't know how to draw like a front cap angle, so we're just gonna give him like a sideways hat and call it good. Whoa. But this is kind of a good segue into the fact that as you know, I am the one-man vessel of a four-person idol group, and I haven't had the chance to really put that across outside of the Twitter bio, and it's one of those things where it's just like, I made a deal with the boss. I'll do that. I'll play up the like, you know, the aspects of the other members in music, but it's not something I can do on stream, because when new people come in, they won't know what the heck's going on. They'll think, why is this guy doing voices and talking to himself? And so with this upcoming little project, I'll be able to utilize the different members more and actually do what's in my job description. Here, I'm trying to like find a way to just... Here, actually, let's really zoom in so we can get at like every open space to make this look as believable as possible. Or I could just be really cheap and just make the mask like envelop his whole hand. I'm not gonna do that. That's a little lumpy. Let's do it. There we go. Fill it in. I wish the paint bucket tool recognized this kind of stuff more, so I don't have to like fill it all in like this. It feels very I think lethargic is the right term, but whatever. Actually, no. Let's make that a little thinner. There we go. Zoop around the ear, and then zoop. Now we will give him the eyes of the beast, the mark of the beast. There we go. His demonic, demoned eyes that see all, peer into the void. There's this specific sandwich I've been getting from the grocery store I go to, because it's one of those places that has like the pre-made sandwiches, and it's like a really good sandwich. It's an Italian sandwich, and I keep thinking about it because it's a, you get it and it's like a really long like sub sandwich, and here, what should I do for this? Maybe since it's, maybe I could have them all be exclamation points, since they're all startled in this scene, but I'll have it be different exclamation points. But yeah, it's like a really long sub sandwich, and I brought it to the office and ate like half of it and then had the other half, And it's just like it's such a I just realized, oh no, because it's the mask, but that still looks weird. It's such a filling sandwich. I think about it and I want more. Okay, that looks really bad. But I don't want to go back because I already did all this stuff, so maybe we'll just do this. Just kind of make the mask a bit different. Cutting corners. I mean, not like we're totally cutting corners anyway by just painting over stock images. If I, in the ungodly timeline where I get monetized somehow, I wonder what's gonna happen to these streams and that. But although, if I do get monetized, I might be able to hire an actual like animator or something. At the really someone to make proper assets. But honestly, I like getting to animate in with stock photos in Premiere. It's a fun experience. Truth be told. Here we go. There. He's like, oh, oh. Perfect. He's scared. He's scared. Okay, that one's done. Save it. Next should be this one, I think. Yeah. Which this actually doesn't work with this particular scene in that I have in mind anyway. But I can still make this and use it. Well, no, actually, this could still work. I don't know. I'm thinking, so the scene I have in mind are three of the four members are sitting, just waiting for something, but also like I'm making them sit on the floor in the scene. So I think I'll just make this for some. I'll have this kind of on the back burner for something else in the future. Just a bunch of lads watching football. That head's way too low to his head, but it's okay. Here, we'll just... So not the right angle. I love too. Yeah, I love it when they have big hair like this guy, because then it means I just get to make the hat really big. So it looks like that One Piece character's hat. I can't remember. I don't know One Piece characters. I've never watched One Piece. Zoop. Zoop. There we go. These men in their hats. This one is actually like a normal sized stock image, so it'll take a bit to color everything in. I wonder if there is like a faster way on MS Paint that people aren't telling me, because I've seen like I love the tweets of people making really good pieces on MS Paint, because it's such a jarring sight, like the really good piece and then the MS Paint interface. I love pieces like that. So I wonder if there is some sort of like shortcut to coloring stuff in faster, aside from just using the erase tool to erase all the space, and then just using the bucket tool, which honestly takes about the same time it would take to just color all this in, I think, with a little margin of error. This guy looks like the brother, the middle brother from that show, The Middle, ABC, the family sitcom. It always feels weird calling something like a family sitcom that doesn't have a laugh track, because to me sitcoms always had like laugh tracks, and so it's like something to be a sitcom needs the laugh track. It just looks like a big helmet. This is so terrible, but I'm keeping it. Actually, you know what? because I'm removing the background of this anyway, so I think I can get away with just cut it there. Just give this man a little haircut. There. We're cutting him so we can remove the brain from his head. I wish I could cut my hair by just removing matter from life. There. Can I not make the thing even bigger? These lines look... Oh well. Okay. There. And we can actually erase this. So it'll still be a big hat. Just not as big. And you know what? We can remove the whole brim. We can just redo the front part. But I'm not erasing the whole thing because that would require going back and then doing the other guy's hat. And that's just too much. Give him like a... There. There we go. Take away his hair, and then this is such a weird shape. It's like a military hat. In its place, a new hat is formed. It's like a crab losing its shell. Once his hat gets too big, he must shed it and find a new hat. Such is the circle of life. Narrated by David Attenborough. I wonder if that guy's still alive. Cause even when he started narrating stuff, he was pretty old. So I wonder if that maybe he just looked older than he was, went prematurely gray or something like that. But I mean, yeah, he was a cool dude. I can't say was. I don't know if he's dead or not. I wonder. Let's look it up. Goodness, yeah, I'm sleepy. I'm gonna go see Barbie tomorrow. David Attenborough. Here we go. British broadcaster. Sir David Attenborough is a British broadcaster. He's 97. Wow. He actually doesn't look that bad for 97, assuming that this picture is current. Like, yeah, he does not look that bad for 97. Like, yeah, I'd still give him, like, the benefit of the doubt. As far as now, just because I'm working here at the company, it's like, we get a lot of older executives that our managers kind of lord in, thinking that they'll make money. And she's like, you see a lot of dudes and dudettes who have been in, you know, that whole business for a long time, and so you see, it's just like, wow, you look old. I don't know where I'm going with this tangent. My point is, David Attenborough looks pretty good for almost 100. I hope he stays with us. We just lost Paul Rubin recently, which is very sad. I was visiting Hat at one point, couple months or so ago. I think it was in like the after December. I know that much. But I was visiting him, and we went to a bookstore, and it was one of those like used bookstores, and they had the whole box set. That looks perfect. It just looks like his head's been concaved in. The whole box set of Pee-wee's Playhouse. They had, how do you zoom without, like, is there a way? Maybe if I indicate that I'm drawing on this area, it'll zoom over there. No, it won't. How do you... There's no, like, grabby tool in MS Paint. How do you drag Oh, I guess I just gotta do this. There we go. Don't look so down, buddy. They're all sad that they're having the EK rebrand. Anyway, what am I talking about? Yeah, it was $30, and at the time I really didn't have a lot of money, so I didn't get to get it. But I wonder when I go visit him again, if that box set will still be there. 'Cause I would totally buy it. I grew up on Pee-wee's Playhouse and movies and that kind of stuff. I wonder how many of the, because I know there was Pee-wee on Broadway, which was like a more sort of like, it was Pee-wee's Playhouse, but there was kind of like, I wouldn't say adult themes is a generous term, but it was more family oriented, where certain scenes, like kids wouldn't get that. Like there was a ShamWow bit. So I don't know. I can't remember, but I hope there's more of it online. Cause the one that was on was really funny. There was so the whole bit was Pee-wee was making onion rings, and he's like teaching how to make onion rings. So he like busts out a deep fat fryer, and he's just like, I love my deep fat fryer. And then Cherry's just like, why don't you marry a Pee-wee? And she's like, why don't you, Cherry? And then the music just like stops abruptly in the spot, like cuts to only the chair. And it's just like, it's just a moment where it's really awkward, like the universe was just like, yeah, fuck you. And there's another bit where Pee-wee busts out a sentient ShamWow, and he drops it in the deep fat fryer, and it dies. And he's just like, let's take a moment to mourn for our fallen friend. And the light goes off for literally 1 second, and there's one like bell, and then immediately stops. He's like, thank you. Just like 1 second moment of mourning. It was funny. I like Pee-wee's Playhouse. It's a good. I'd honestly, I wouldn't like. I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't go back and watch it again. I'm trying to get the crew together to indulge in Saw Patrol with me, which, if you don't know, it's kind of like the Barbie Oppenheimer double feature, but the Paw Patrol movie and Saw X are coming out on the same day, September 29th. And I really want to go see Saw and then go see Paw Patrol. But my posse is really not feeling it. Not even. It's funny because it's not for the reason you'd think. It's not because they're scared to see Saw. It's because they don't want to be a bunch of, like adults going in and seeing the Paw Patrol movie. But like, who knows? Maybe some other people. Maybe some other people. Oh goodness. Well, we'll be going to see it too. I don't know. I think like it would be awesome if I could get like a large group of people, but I don't know that many people. So, and let alone like, I mean, if they were people that like they would have to like drive, to another city or whatever to go to see it, like it wouldn't like something like this I feel wouldn't be worth it. to drive even an hour is like pushing it in terms of something like this. It's like I don't blame him at all, but it would be really funny. But also like when I think about it, it's like when we see the Paw Patrol movie, it's like we would hello, hey buddy, welcome to the stream. Or Boldy, I'm sorry, my bad. I'm talking about the Saw Paw Patrol double feature that I'm thinking of going to go see. But what I was saying was like even if we did go see like the Paw Patrol film, it's like it's rude to talk in a theater, but like I wouldn't be able to watch a movie like Paw Patrol without like heckling it, because it's just like I'm an adult going to go see like a children's film, and that's not fair to the to the kids and the parents who are going to go see it. So it's just like that's the one kind of flaw in my plan. is you know, I would have to it would be sitting through Saw, and then getting, you know, freaked out, and then just having to sit through Paw Patrol and just kind of watch it. Like I feel like something like that would work if it was like, you know, in your house, because otherwise you're just heckling a projector to a theater, and that just ruins the experience for everybody. Okay, so we have 3 people here. So, and actually, did I color and everything? That's the first time I hear about a new Saw movie. Yeah, yeah. I actually, it was the same for me. It was a TikTok. Going up. Someone was just like, screw the Barbie Oppenheimer thing. Let's go see Saw Patrol. Because it's just like, oh, I didn't give these guys their glasses. It's just like, yeah, on the 29th, which actually I'm pretty sure something else comes out on the yeah, it's the spin-off series of The Boys, Gen V, that comes out on the 29th as well. So I'll probably just end up watching that instead, because I actually like that. But I don't know. It would, in concept, it's such a funny idea. But when you really kind of think about the execution, there's no like there isn't really a way to go about seeing the Paw Patrol movie without just going and seeing the Paw Patrol movie, because you don't want to, you don't want to ruin the experience for people who, children and parents who actually just want to see the movie. It's just like, that's just not cool. So you just gotta watch it, but it's just like, I can't do that. I really would. I would derive no legitimate enjoyment from seeing that movie. At least, maybe, who knows? Maybe the movie is actually really good, and like they pulled out all the stops for it, and like they have like a musical with like Daniel Ingram doing like the songs or something. Who knows? Maybe it's a banger film. However, it's not a gamble I want to take, because it is a gamble that even if it is a win, I'm not gonna get my money back. So it's just like it's not gonna happen. I don't know. Maybe there'll be a workaround. Part of me kind of wants to see Saw X anyway, just to see it. I don't really like horror movies that are just gore fest for the sake of gore fests. But I also love movies that have like one concept and a bunch of different versions of it, kind of thing. Like I like different versions of like the same concept, or like the Suicide Squad movie, the James Gunn one, or even I went back and I watched the first Suicide Squad movie, the one that everyone didn't like, and honestly, it's an okay film. I like the characters, I like the action. The writing is bad. I don't blame people for not liking it for that reason. But like I was playing GTA 5 as I do with like pretty much every other, and yet like all my free time, pretty much when I'm not working on like videos or music or whatever, is just I play GTA 5 right now. Like before it was Payday 2, way back when, but now GTA 5 is the thing. And like it really bums me out that my computer right now sucks, because I'd love to stream GTA 5 again, because even though like my computer was hanging on for dear life, that GTA 5 stream was really fun. And I will say, I'm in a position where I will hopefully be able to buy a better graphics card, not like a $60 one like I have now, and hopefully stream that game. I'm determined to make it happen, because I have a whole other thumbnail that I had made, but also just because it's a fun game to stream, man. It's just like I had so much fun, just playing it with people both like on and off stream. Even when you have like hackers or like high level people just being mean, you can still find ways to have fun with it. So it's just like, yeah, I'm determined to stream the game. And my regular streams, like the Portal 2 one is over. We finished PvZ. So I gotta find new regular series to start. I have a couple of things in mind I could do. End Roll an RPG Maker game that my friend proposed to me as the Better Amori. Has been a game that's been sitting in my downloads, and I've had the thumbnail for quite a while. And I also have a bunch of stuff, a bunch of Wii games I want to stream, specifically Mario, Wii, and Punch Out. So, oh, you a video editor? Yeah, I do kind of a lot of stuff. See, the thing with this company, Shark Attack Records, is we only have like 4 employees. We have our manager, who's always out getting drunk. We have me, who is the talent and co-manager and financial manager at this point. We have our announcer, who does a lot of our promotional stuff, and then we have our new front desk person, which I talked about last. Oh god, I hit my elbow on the table. Which I talked about last stream. We had an incident where her and I were dealing with a bat flying around the office. But yeah, I do a little bit of everything. I like editing videos, honestly, because like, since primarily what I do is music stuff, it's the closest I'll get to being able to have background noise when I make stuff. Because the thing with I think I'm gonna make it be like a 3 thing, like, oh, I don't know if I can fit all this. Yes. Gosh. Yeah, video editing is one of those things where I can have background music or like background noise and stuff, like have a video essay play while I'm editing. So it's just like, that's one of my favorite things about video editing, is being able to have background noise. Because with music you can't do that. And I get into perfect. There they are. Gosh. I get into instances sometimes when I'm making music where it's just like okay, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, next one. Where it's like my brain is just like, I need things, you know? And so when working on music and then you pause it for a second, you're like, there's no sound entering my ears. So for stuff like this, or like video editing, I like it because I can have background sound or background music and just kind of, you know, work. So I'm gonna drink some water, hold on. And I like video editing because since I can't animate or really draw, it's my workaround to our company not being able to afford animators, is I just become the animator. One of my favorite instances of, like, you know, quote unquote doing animation is the EK Brand Things video, because I had one instance where I just MS painted my guy over a run cycle, just a frame by frame run cycle, and I put that in the video, just like have it on, like, you know, one frame so it looks like he's sprinting. And that was the closest I ever got to like something looking like legit animation, because usually it's just like, I can't really describe it, but it's like usually it's just kind of cutting back and forth. But yeah, video editing is pretty much my my workaround to our company not having the funding for animation. Because when you already can't afford 4 idols and have to cram 4 idols into one guy, you don't have the budget for stuff like that. But you know, I'm okay with it. It keeps me employed, so I get to do it. Here, let's do this the quicker way. Let's zoom in on this gentleman and remove his hair with the magical reality erasing razor. Hold on, give me the there. This is such a, like, again, like, lethargic process. I'm pretty sure that's the right word. I've used that word twice on today, and I don't know if I'm using it correctly. I forget. Hold on. Now I gotta look it up just to make sure I don't do it a third time and look like an absolute fool. But first, I need to know how to spell the word. Let's see, lethargic. Wait, so what does your company do? Sorry, I haven't been here before. No, it's all good. So Shark Attack Records, the story goes, a little bit of lore for you. Shark Attack Records is what was supposed to be an idol company. However, I'm the only person who signed up. So our manager was just like, hey, how about we have you take on 4 different idol archetypes and we'll cram you into one guy. And each, so we're technically an entertainment / idol company. But because I'm the only member and our manager is usually off at a bar, I have to be the one to hold it all down. And so pretty much everything in my design kind of reflects each idol member, because we have a big bro type character. We have like the token little cute dude. We have the seductive like etsy one, and then we have the scary delinquent guy. And so kind of each part sort of is reflected. I try to reflect each one in the content, but every so often, like if you listen to the music, you can hear each of them sort of talking with each other before the song starts. I know Made to Order has that. I know the rap I made for Hachima has that. EK Magic has that at the end. But what I'm doing with these stock photos is I have some videos in mind I want to make that feature each of these characters, because like I said before, it's like I made some conditions with the manager. I'm like, okay, I'll fill these 4 character archetypes, but I'm not like doing switching voices on stream kind of thing, because especially people like you who are new faces who don't know the sort of lore behind it all would think, why is this guy switching to a bunch of different voices and clearly like playing some sort of character. And so I'm just like, okay, we'll do that in like other content. And so what I'm doing here is I'm coloring all these stock photos, and I want to roll out a lot of short little sketch videos kind of in this similar like dynamic to like Azumagadayo or like Daily Lives of High School Boys, Osamatsu-san, those kind of things, where it's but the premise is, because our company has no money, it's little side jobs that each of the characters pick up to try to make money, and so that's what this, because I wanted to make something that was getting to write actual comedy stuff and do more voice acting, because that's fun to do. And so that's pretty much what that is. But yeah, that is the EK lore. And so the reason for my attire, although I assure you I am a family-friendly channel, this whole attire was also the choice of the manager man, because he's just like, listen, sex sells, so we're going to put the Hentai Haven logo on you. Which here, okay, so let's break it down real quick. My shirt tank top, which you can't really see because it's here. Let me actually move my model up a bit. That's the background. Hold on. Where am I? Is this me? Yes. Here we go. So you can see what my logo was supposed to be EK, my initials. But and I was supposed to have like a way cooler jacket, and the hat was supposed to say "Send Love," that kind of thing. But because my manager is cheap, he was just like, "Oh, this looks enough like the logo, and this hat looks close enough to what we were trying to put, and just use your blazer from when you were in high school." And so that's where my whole mismatch of a uniform comes from. And once we have hopefully the little side jobs that the little EK crew go on, will give me money enough for a proper uniform. But for now, this little marketing tactic is what I'm rolling with. And a lot of people they look at look at my channel and whatnot, and you know, understandably think that I'm just strictly a lewd tuber, which I don't think I've done anything like that. This was just all a weird marketing attempt with my manager, where he's just like, yeah, sex sells. We can get people like lewd tubers. Let's have you click. But I'm just like, okay, but I'm not gonna. I'll wear the, you know, I'll wear the badge, but I won't. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to describe it, but just like, yeah. And the contrast is funny, I'd say, because you have someone like me who's just like as on the nose as it gets with like a lewd tuber thing, but I have in my Twitter bio and whatnot that I am a family friendly channel. I mean, family friendly is as much as I can get. I swear, sure. But I'd say as far as like 18 plus, you know, I keep it pretty tame, just because it's not how I roll. Which again, it contrasts, like you see my attire, and you're just like, oh, this guy's probably like, he probably does all this stuff and all this stuff. I was just like, and then here I am, MS painting over stock photos, right? So it's just like, not subverting expectations, you know. But there isn't like a super easy way to get that message across, that like, because that requires doing a lore dump like I'm doing now, saying like, yeah, no, we have a manager and he just had an idea for marketing, and clearly it didn't pan out. So, not like he's around the office much. It's usually me. I'm the one holding it down. I produce our tracks. I record our songs. I do the whole shebang. So, but I have a lot of ideas in terms of stuff I want to put out that kind of puts lore at the forefront. It's just having a pretty small audience so far. You know, it doesn't really leave a lot of, because you're trying to draw new people in. But if you're putting mostly lore stuff together, new people aren't gonna know what's going on, and so they can kind of turn them off from the content. And so I'm holding off for now. I think I'm slowly gonna start rolling more stuff out, kind of pertaining to that. Oh, I drink water. Should have hydrated more before I rolled up here, but I woke up an hour ago to the streaming time. I just sort of laid in bed for like 30 minutes before I had to come over to the office and start this whole thing. Let's see. I think I know what I want to put here. Let's use the text tool. And then let's sigh. Can I rotate this? No. That's another thing I think is kind of silly. You can't like rotate text boxes in MS Paint, I don't think. Can you? No, you can't. You can just move it like this. Sigh. Let's take a look at our creation. There he is. How many have we done so far? We have done 1, 2, 3, 4. We've done 5. Nice. And we have quite a few more to go. I think I'm going to be going Refallen. Welcome to the stream, Refallen. How to rotate text in MS Paint, a classic question. I assume it's not possible, but at this point I've already put the text box down, so it's too late. I mean, it's like I could go into Photoshop and just do it that way. Can you even? I don't think you can. But honestly, again, like this whole concept, we're MS painting over stock photos here. It's like, I think it's fine having it as is. Okay. Let's see. On to the next one, which I think is a guy in a suit. Yeah, here we go. Here, let's see if I can time this properly. Save. My name is Akira Takahashi, and I want you. I love this guy. He looks very scary. I would like if someone was pointing at me from a distance, I would be very worried. Oh god, this is such a big stock image too. This is gonna take so long to to fill everything in. Whatever. Here, wait, no, let's change this. Yeah, like I could, if I really cared, I could just like make these and then go into Photoshop later and just put them that way. But like it's way with how with how dumb this is in concept, it's way easier to just let's just do it all in one program and then just call it good. Because a big part of the EK brand is everything about us is scuffed. We are a small company trying to do our best. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. Sort of the vibe of like the beginning of Konosuba, where they're like sleeping in barns and doing manual labor and stuff. Season what was it? Season 4 of that show's coming out. I'm so psyched. I love Konosuba. It's a good show. I honestly thought the Megumin spin-off was going to be all we were gonna get, but I was wrong, and I still haven't watched that. And I think I should, but I don't know. I haven't heard a lot of people really talking about it. But maybe I'll just watch it to tie me over until season 3 or 4 comes out. I think it is season 3 because we didn't get a season 3. We only got 2 seasons of Konosuba, which is weird because there was OVAs. I remember binge watching it a while back or like rewatching it, and I'm just like, man, this is a long show. Yeah, okay, it is season 3. Cool. It's gonna be a good time. I'm looking forward to that. Speaking of watching stuff, I need to schedule the Kung Pao Enter the Fist stream for those of you who were around for the Portal 2 stream, the beginning of or I guess the end of last week with Iris. She's never seen Kung Pao Enter the Fist, and so since it's out for free on YouTube, I figured I'd do a watch along stream. I want to make a list of movies and TV that are on either Tubi or YouTube for free, so I can roll out my watch along idea where it's like, readily accessible films and TV. So it's like if I do watch alongs, it doesn't bar any of the people who jump on stream who want to watch. All they have to do is follow the link in the description and then just whoops, oh god, please no, it didn't take away that much progress, but all they have to do is just follow the link in the description and just match up where the counter is on the stream, and we're good. So yeah, there's all sorts of different like streams I want to do that. Just a matter of like I need certain things to set it up. Like with GTA 5, it's the graphics card. With I Spy Spooky Mansion, I got the disk drive and I got it to work on my computer, but because it's an older like it's a CD-ROM game, like if you click on a different window, the game freaks out and like just doesn't let you do your thing. Which apparently there's a program you can run to make it work. And I haven't looked into that. And then I need to get a capture card to run those Wii games. Cause I could do it, a different way, but I actually like using the Wii controller. Oh, gotta go. See you later. Welcome. Well, thank you for coming by, Bully. Have a good rest of your day. But yeah, it'll be something that'll happen. I've had the thumbnails made for it so long. It would be a crime to not do them. And plus, I was way into Punch Out Wii back in the day. So I wanna get my my Punch Out Wii chops freaking back, because when I revisited that game, it was like the Mega Man 1 stream where it's just like it was a complete tragedy. So I really wonder what I'm gonna do once I finish 8-Bit Deathmatch, because that's been definitely one of the most longest running streams on this channel, because it just is really just a long game. At least it feels that way. I think part of it is just because so much stuff kind of cropped up in the way of just streaming in general. But once I finish that, I want to do a big video essay kind of talking about it, because there's so many little details in terms of like love letters to Mega Man fans. That I feel like for the sake of the Mega Man fandom, it's something I'd want to make. Plus, I've always wanted to make a video essay. I watched so many of them. I think it would be a fun thing to make. Just a long form. I've never made a video like that before. You know, it's like I've made stuff like the Persona Funnies that were like long form, like edited like funny videos. But it would be a different thing. It'd be a change of pace, and it's just like I really take pride in the fact that that the EK channel is filled with many different types of content, and I want to continue to branch out and make everything even more different. Sort of push the bill on what it really means to be like a quote unquote VTuber, and find workarounds to making content that like you would make as like an IRL content creator, and sort of translating that into the VTubing world. I want to do that. I think it's a really fun idea. My nose is so itchy. It's beyond. I think after this guy we're gonna do one more, and then call it, because I actually do have a couple things I need to get done today. It's a bit of a shorter stream. And I'll probably make more of these off stream, just because there's quite a few to go through. But I have plenty of thumbnails made for this kind of stream, so maybe this will take place as a series for a bit. Until I get all of them done, because there's like even the ones that I've collected in the folder are not all the ones that I need for this one video. It's like I make a lot of these stock images like that. It's the one thing. It's funny because the editing part really doesn't take that long. It's finding all of the specific images, because like I come up with the ideas and like the jokes and stuff like as I'm writing it, but also as I'm editing it, stuff will pop into my brain. I'm just like, oh, that's good. So I gotta like go in and find like a photo or something to work with that. So hold on, I gotta use the restroom really quick. So let me put up the sign. Oh, whoops. Here. Here's the sign. I'll be right back. I'm back. Get this sign out of here. I think that sign is one of my favorite things. For people who are like either new to the stream or don't come around a lot, just because I say I gotta use the restroom, be right back, and I bring up the sign with like without saying anything, like it's the most normal thing ever. It always gets a laugh out of people. But I mean, it gets the message across when if people are coming through. When I'm when I'm gone, like doing that, they know they get the message immediately. They know what's going down. So this is way faster. It smiles so scary. It's It's like a more normal version of of Bill Skarsgård's like Pennywise smile that he does. I love hearing those stories where it's just like I think Bill Hader told it. He was just like because that eye thing that Pennywise does, if you've seen like the It remakes, it's just like so it's just like, how do they do that thing in like post production with your eye, where they make it go there, and then Bill's just like, oh, you mean this, and just does it. Like, that dude was made to play freaking Pennywise. Like, it's just such a match made in heaven, just the stuff he's able to do, like that, and like the creepy smile. It's just freaking yeah. I'm glad to see him in other stuff. I hope he gets more. You know, I love seeing actors that like you've never heard of, and like then they get like breakout roles like that, and then you start seeing them in other stuff. You're like, oh, they're from this. Especially with voice actors, more so than anything. Cause here, let me do this real quick. Draw like a. No, that looks like he's like sad. Hold on, let's do that. That looks like such shit. Hold on. It's gotta be like a. He looks sad. I'm doing this wrong. I think it's gotta be angled the other way. That's why. There we go. But yeah, no, it's like with the voice actors, especially like I'm back on the topic of Konosuba with Cosmo's VA. I'm pretty sure he'd only been in like one other thing before Konosuba. Like he really hadn't been in a lot. And so, and I haven't checked recently like if he was in that much more stuff. But I mean, even then, it's like Konosuba got a lot of. They got mobile games, they got movies, they got. I mean, Isekai Quartet happened and gave like those voice actors like a free paycheck for like 2 seasons. I say a free paycheck like they weren't working, but you know what I mean. It's just like it brought a lot of them back into the. Like, I'm pretty sure because ReZero, I can't remember if it was still going or not, or it had finished, and then I forget the name of the one where it's like the military and like the guy gets transported or like isekai into like the little girl's body and like runs the military or whatever. But like, I can't remember if that show was still going, but like they got thrown in there. And then Overlord, which I'm pretty sure hadn't run its 3rd season yet. And then they introduced Shield Hero, and then Overly Cautious Hero. But I'm pretty sure like they were only there for that one bit where it's just like, oh, here's people, and then of course the hero's cautious and it's just like we should leave. But I wonder if he's gonna come back. So it's just like, yeah, all those people. And honestly, I'm so down for it just because I loved getting the Konosuba cast like interaction with the cast of the other shows, and bringing in the dub cast for Konosuba was great too, because freaking, as far as like honestly, I don't think it's not facetious, but I don't think it's out of line for me to say that I think that's the Konosuba dub is probably in my top like probably 5 favorite anime dubs. I think my favorite one still goes to Black Lagoon. I really love the Black Lagoon dub. It's just so well done. Although I say top 5 dubs, but really those are the only 2 dubs that come to mind in terms of dubs that I really liked. I think Bebop's dub is pretty good. I wouldn't call it my favorite. The Zombieland Saga dub is good, but I just when I think about it, I remember just hating it first and then not hating it. But I don't think I wouldn't say I like it the same way I like Black Lagoon or Konosuba's dub. What's another one? It's another dub that was really funny. trying to think. I don't know. I feel like there's one that I mean, Ghost Stories is like a league of its own, so it feels unfair to put that there. But like, I mean, if I could, I would include Ghost Stories. Um, I feel like there was another dub though that I'm completely missing. That cracked me up, or at least that I really enjoyed. Oh, I mean, the Kaguya dub is pretty solid. I will say I like that. I liked with like the character choices, like in the original, they make them all sound, especially the like specifically Shirogane and Ishigami, they make him sound so cool. But the thing is, like, these dudes are just like overachieving nerds. Like they're in the student council, for goodness sakes. And so the way the dub actors make them sound in the they make the dub actors sound more how they would sound if those kind of people were in like an American school. Like Chica sounds like such like a teenage girl, you know. Like I remember one scene, like Ishigami says something, and then Chica's voice actually goes, "Is that a Darwin quote?" And she's like, she sounds so Valley Girl. It's so funny. So it's just like I think the thing with when you do a localization, it's gotta like be like, this is how it would sound, you know, if it was American. It's like that's a fine line to tread, when juggling the context of like you don't want to you don't want to over Americanize it like they did with that infamous Pokemon scene calling sushi donuts. But it's like little things like that with the voices, like, okay, this character is this, and this is how they sound, you know, in like in reference to like Japan or whatever. But how would they sound if you take this kind of context and put it in like, you know, American or whatever, which you don't need to do, but like that extra sort of thing with the Kaguya dub, whether it was intentional or not, I think really really sold me on the dub for Kaguya. And the performance is really good too. The thing, my one thing is just like Ishigami's dub voice is kind of strange, but when he does the emotional scenes, he does such a good job. Like he really crushes it, which I was happy about at least. Let's give him like a scary toothy grin like he has in actuality. Let's give him like a give him a Sans smile, a Sansley grin. He looked upon me with a Sansley grin. There we go. Yes. Let me see. Send you. That looks good. I'm gonna see what the next one is, because if the next one is a big undertaking as well, I might just end it after or have this guy be the end. Nah, this next one should be pretty straightforward. Boop. You can go away now. We're on to the next one. Our final one is this man sitting looking like a Backstreet Boys character. Hopefully this one should be quick. I feel like didn't I do this guy already? I feel like I did a dude with no, I was thinking of, because the dude's hair who was pointing looked similar to the dude who was freaking sitting in this picture. Oh wow, the BGM has been really quiet. I didn't even realize. Let me turn it up a little louder. Okay. Yeah, okay. That sounds good. Okay, that's better. I like, it was really loud before, so I just, I wasn't sure how loud to have it, but I guess that was too loud in the end. Anyway, let's knock this sucker out real quick. Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen. EK is back. You better listen. I am painting. I'm so cool. I realize there's a BGM going on. I can't hear it, so I'm probably just goofing up everything. I'm probably just stanking up the whole place. Color in, so much fun. Unironically, this would be easier, I feel like, with a tablet, because it's just like you're coloring in with a pencil. But I don't have one of those, so I guess I'll die. I used to have one. I don't know where. I think I sent it off to a thrift store, because I just at the time was confident I would never use it. And now look at me. Now I gotta draw with a mouse like a fool. I love seeing artists who just, like, people find out that they draw with their fingers or draw with the mouse. Because it's like that way is easier for them. It's like how when I play stuff, I don't read the music. I just play by ear, because it's way easier for me to just, like, I can figure out what the pitches are in my head way easier than, like, looking. Which is why I would rather be blind than be deaf. Because I probably wouldn't be able to stream, at least easily, if I was blind. But I'd still be able to make music. Just maybe I wouldn't be able to use, like, FL Studio or that kind of thing anymore. It would suck. But I could learn enough instruments to where I could still kind of make the kind of stuff I'd want to make. It just would be a bit different, you know. And I'd grow to get used to it, I think. But if I was deaf, most of my stuff that I do is audio based, so it's just like that's my whole career just gone, which would be a huge bummer. Oh God, please don't. Actually, no. I can say please. I would have to redo this whole thing. Here, let's cut some corners here. I'm mostly rushing because I haven't eaten breakfast yet, nor have I showered, and I feel gross. And I don't stay at the office on Tuesdays nearly as long as I normally do, so if I can wrap this up and get the other stuff I need to get done, I can leave and have the whole day to do whatever. Yes, the lens has been crafted. Boom. Beep. Yeah, that's good enough. And now this here. And now this here. And this. I'm trying to think of, like, a stream I can do with Ibu now that we don't have PBZ anymore. And I want to play Yomi Hustle with him, because we've played it together before, but never on stream. I feel like that's a fun game to play on stream, because him and I are kind of at the same skill level with it, because it's a game that, like, kind of once you get it, and once you sort of learn the tells and stuff like that, it's a pretty fun game. It's just the rules and the layout can be very overwhelming, because it's a lot of stuff at once. You just don't know what you're doing. But, like, it's pretty easy to get, like, to kind of understand, like, okay, this is the process. Because I think the big thing is just the fact that you can simulate your enemy's potential moves and see what that would do to further kind of plan your attack. But when you see that, you're just like, oh, what the heck? What's happening here? I'm so confused, you know? But again, like once you get it, you get it. There we go. And we give him his teeth. Right, we'll do like a little too claw-like of a C. Let's make it, actually let's just make it thinner. Just by a bit. There we go. And then maybe do like a, do I have the, I'm pretty sure I have the, here, let me do this, and then where's the Wi-Fi symbol font that I have? I have it somewhere. Where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Where is it? I can't tell because the text boxes are so small. Well, let's go with a random symbol. Let's see. Something like here. Let's kind of cycle through them and see what the options are. I think this might be actually the font with the Wi-Fi symbol. I'm not sure. Price tag. Computer. This actually might be it. You can just find it. Come on. Which one is it? I don't know. I don't have my weird symbol keyboard memorized. I like that one. Biohazard. No sound. Rated R. What keys have I not pressed yet? This one, this one. Maybe it doesn't have the Wi-Fi symbol. I'm pretty sure I've pressed all the ones there are to press. Let's go with the no sound. Let's do like a 40 size. Or red. Can I make it red? An option here. Okay, good. Our beautiful boy. Alright, there we go. That's gonna do it for today. Let's go back over to our main screen real quick. Whoa, bam. Alright. Bit of a shorter one today. It was about, what, like an hour and a half. But we got some good progress done. I'll probably... oh, man. I'll probably do more of these next week. Originally my plan was like stream every other week kind of thing. But with streams like this that are shorter and more low maintenance, I probably could get away with at least squeezing one or two in there. Ones that don't require a lot of planning, like this one, or like an 8-bit deathmatch stream. Yeah. Anyways, thank you for everyone who showed up today. I think this is the last stream of the week, so I'll see you guys when I see you. I can't give a definite on when I'm pretty sure the new schedule is going to come out. But I mean, for sure, if nothing next week, definitely next week. Or I guess this coming week. I'm getting my weeks mixed up. Yeah, so nothing confirmed this week, but if I do, it'll probably be a stream like this or an 8-bit deathmatch stream. And then definitely, a new schedule next week. So yeah, with that said, have a great rest of your morning, night, or day. And with that said, Johnny.